stories. Here's a story. I once knew a girl so afraid of intimacy that she developed a mythology around the words latex and safety. She wrapped herself up in so much plastic that I began to suspect I was making love to a microwave dinner. I decided she needed to cook a little longer. And I let her go. How about this one? You guys rule. I mean, you guys are so good. The hour was late in her bed, but then it took me a long time to get there. Earlier, she spoke of oral sex euphemistically and with the shudder common to girls who are not actually queer. And I remain naive enough to think that this can work, believing the stories we tell about ourselves and the little white lies that slip from our mouths. She told me she wanted me. In the darkness, I was watching a fading television with a busted speaker. I was all hands and fingers trying to tune into some less awkward channel. When she went to work on me, I felt a sinking feeling as she touched without exploring and crumpled when she suddenly announced, "I'm just not any good at this," grabbed her clothes and walked out of the room. Her room. I didn't say they were good stories, but they do have the virtue of being true. Mostly my love life feels like an offering to some patron saint of the impossible. I'm drawn to girls who would be better served if I wore scrubs on dates and sent aloe plants instead of flowers. Just break a little off, lady. Press it against those sexy, sexy wounds. Maybe it can work the magic I'm never able to muster. So I'm left with these stories that I always play for comedy, but which always begin as tragedy. I care for all of them, see something shining in each damaged heart, and that's what I reach for. I briefly believe that the plot twists and betrayals that make them hide it in the first place can be overlooked for a time, and for the most part, I'm wrong. But here's a story. I end up in bed with a girl who likes teeth more than lips. She manages sex like a film director, choreographing her orgasms with a precision that mathematicians would envy. And when it's my turn, she says, "Tell me what you want me to do." And what I really want her to do is not have to ask. Just chase a nerve. Touch me like you mean it. These bodies are never our most interesting part, which is why again and again I end up naked beside women so fractured by their lives that I can bury my hand to the wrist and still somehow fail to make contact. She said, "Tell me what you want me to do." And I thought of absent partners and microwave dinners, dates that go nowhere and tears in the car, hours spent alone, and what it is I'm looking for in every crowded room. So I moved her body, and I moved against her body, and we just made it up as we went along. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.